jail. On the big low, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on the you. Better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players. My folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get 'em glow, them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get 'em glow, stop overthinking, these can't fuck with you. Get 'em glow, standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let her play with me, I'll go eat some jail food on gang. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, glow. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, glow. No competition, these stale. Yeah, glow. Curbing my layers. Yeah, glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow. Keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, glow. And my bumping up in the jail on the gang, glow. Yeah, glow.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start. Not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. He is in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He runs with it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Shaheed in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They run over center with Williams. And he winds up dancing and spinning out of a tackle. Winds up getting 8 yards on that one. Good run.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Raider first down. Back to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are in the lead by the score of 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. A big hole. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's to the outside. He's got it to Bowers on the quarter route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll go with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he...
And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders are able to extend their first quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers are back within 6. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now, faking the give. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. It could be in for a long game.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Raiders. Now Carlson to add the extra point. Through the snowflakes. This one good. And the Raiders are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. A carry here for Wright. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They run again with Wright. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. One quarter in the books. It's on the give, it's Williams. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Receiver in motion, headed left. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. The rookie from Tennessee looking sharp with that throw. He gets his guys a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Bowers. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, He tracks the ball and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back on the ground and back to right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll be third down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
I'll be honest, Mike. I think everyone in this stadium, when that ball went up, you're thinking pick. Fortunately for him, there wasn't a defender in the area, and he's able to reel it in for a nice gain.
Here's third and 7. They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. It's another big play and a gain that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught by the tight end. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Back to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is brought in, and he will score. Rashid Shaheed, touchdown Vegas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will open up a 6-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be very close to a first down. Good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On 3rd down, they go with Wright. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. On the return is Jones. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long. Again, working deep downfield. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. They'll throw out of the gun. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, this is right. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with right. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass. is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded inside the 35. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 5. Give a tight end motioning left here. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The Raiders send their punt team out as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the give, it's right. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Head up. This is right. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. Now a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Javonte Williams. The speed on display. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now, faking the give. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll air this one out for Watkins.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Back to the air one more time. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
They'll look to throw again. That's brought in right side by Pickens. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. A give here to Wright. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. They put Pickens in motion. They'll stick with him again. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score! Game on! Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Raiders. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A quick throw going to be caught by Pickens. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On 2nd down, here's Wright. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll run out of the gun with Wright.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Quick throw here is complete. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll try a long ball looking for Tony. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A shotgun handoff to right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Big play coming up. This is third down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is hard. Down the... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Raiders has got it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. It's another run here for Williams. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll go again with Williams. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll send him over to the left. They're going to go jet sweep on third down. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. They run over center with Williams. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. One of the Steelers has it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Going for it all. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll send their tight end left. They'll drop to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Vegas. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. Open man, left side, he's got it.
But after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And now the Raiders faced with an important two-point conversion attempt. They'll throw out of... Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here comes 2nd down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. It is 3rd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? See some more? See some more? See some more?
Now I'm gonna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black, designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip.